Yay! It's Christmas time! Woo! Yeah, what's going on, guys? It's IpodappsEverywhere, and I know this review has been a little overdue, but I've actually been trying to understand what the hell the point of this thing is. This is the PowerMat portable mat from PowerMat.com. Go check them out. Thank you guys for sending this to me again. I'm impressed with how much stuff they sent me. They sent me actually the home and office mat, this portable one, and like every single receiver that I could find on their website. So they actually sent me the entire inventory, which is very cool of them. So thank you guys again. Okay, so if you don't know what PowerMat is, start with what it is first. Alright, it's pretty much a device, a new technology, very cool new technology that wirelessly charges pretty much any electronic device you can find. And you can do that with a couple of ways, actually 3 ways to be exact. One, you can go out and see if your device fits into a receiver. They sell different receivers for like the iPod Touch, Blackberries, iPhones, the DS. I don't know, it's not for the PSP, but just for the DS. And they do sell a bunch of receivers for devices, but your device might not fit into a receiver. Like, say, the iPod Nano or the old iPods. Any of the old iPods, you know, they're not going to have a receiver. They don't have one for, like, the iPod Classic. And so that's where this one comes in handy, which is another receiver, but it's kind of like a standard Apple receiver, where you have that standard, you know, 32-pin jack, and you can stick pretty much any Apple iPod into here, and it will wirelessly charge it. And there's another way, and this way comes with every single PowerMat you buy, wireless or home and office. They give you kind of this really cool package, which is filled with this is called the Power Cube. This is the actual thing that plugs into your device. I'm just pop it out right now like that, and you see it's micro USB, so you can charge any micro USB device. You can also charge Sony PSP, Samsung, LG, Nintendo DS Lite, and any Apple product as well. So it's very cool how they include a bunch of stuff. The price is a little bit over of what, you know, okay, I won't get into that now because that's one thing I really dislike about this product. Okay, you know how to charge your stuff. You know that this is actually going to cost you a buttload of money. Let's get into the review. Now, I have the receiver for the iPod Touch 2nd generation right here. Let me just take it out real quick. I don't want to make this review too long. Come out, you thing. Why won't it come out of its case? Oh, there we go. Okay. And you can easily... The cases, they're around, I think, $25 to $50. They are actually very nice material. They're around a matte finish. You can just simply, with my iPod Touch, you can slip it in, kind of insert it, and you'll see that on the back, there's a PowerMat thing, and this is what actually charges your iPod. I'll get into that in a little bit. But here, let's take a look at the actual portable PowerMat. They call it the portable one because, it's portable. It actually comes with a nice magnetically closing case that you can use, if I can open it like that. Oops, I still have all this stuff in here. And it'll fit just like this, and this spot's for your power cord, and you can carry it around just like that. So it is very portable. This was one very cool thing about this. And it's actually a folding 3-piece, kind of plasticky feeling, actually really kind of cheap feeling for what you're paying. You're paying around $100 for either the home and office or this portable one. I feel like it's a tiny bit overpriced. Yes, it's very cool technology, and let me tell you something, the technology does work. It is actually really awesome because this PowerMat seems to charge my iPod faster than just a straight up, you know, Apple wall jack, which is very interesting. So here we go. It folds 3 pieces, as you can see, and you can actually charge up to 3 devices, one here, one here, and one here. And we have, let's go around to the device real quick. We have pretty much nothing there. We have like this nice cool kind of green thing. On the front, actually, you'll see it lights up here when you know that something is charging. We have a PowerMat logo right there. On the back, we don't have anything, kind of these rubber feet. On the back here, we have the power jack. That's where you stick it in. We have a USB, so you can actually charge stuff straight from a USB. And we have the volume switch and the light switch. So now, let me show you. It does work. I have the power cable right here. There's so much stuff on my desk now. Alright, stick this in here, and you'll hear that sound. Now, I have my iPod, I have this, I have the power receiver on it, which will charge my iPod. I can lay it down, and you hear that noise, and you actually see my iPod start charging right away. So you see that the technology does work, and I can move it over here, and you kind of get the idea. When you ever hear this sound, the device isn't charging and nothing's on it, Hear that sound? It's charging and there's something on. And you can see actually kind of here, there's this one little light that tells you that this device is charging. You can also tell by your logo on the thing. Now, so this is a magnet and this is a kind of a magnet, so you can actually feel around. If you're not kind of sure where to put the power mat, you can kind of like feel it around, and until you hear that sound, it's not going to be charging. So it'll kind of like magnetically latch on. You see that? I didn't touch it. Ready? See? Kind of like magnetically latches on, so you know when the device is on and fully charging or not. So you can see now that the device does work. I mean, the technology is great. It does really work. But a couple of things that'll keep you away from this is, technology is something that, is supposed to make everyday living a little bit easier. And I think PowerMat's trying to do this without, like, it's trying to make your life a little easier by getting rid of all these different cords for 3 different devices. But they kind of overcomplicate it. They like complicate the technology a little bit too much. One, come on, it's a case, right? It's a 2-piece case for the iPod Touch and for the DS or any of the other ones. I don't want to go around having this on the back. Yeah, it's cool how you can like come home and be like, oh, I don't want to plug it in, leave it there. Next morning you go out, no, take it off, and it's just like that, right? But honestly, it's not the most appealing case. Yes, it's kind of cool. It's metal, very sleek, nice power mat, actually a very nice material. So that's actually kind of cool, but honestly, I'm not gonna go around carrying this, okay? And another thing, the price tag is just ridiculous. $100 for this, which actually comes with a carrying case, all these receivers, so you can actually charge 2 things if you buy another receiver with this one, and it costs around 25 to 50 for each receiver. So if you have, say, an iPod Touch and an iPhone 3G, say you have your like wife's or girlfriend's or something who's living in the same building or same room, and you want to charge something at the same time, you're gonna need to buy 2 receivers. Unless you just want to use this as for one of your devices, which is perfectly fine because that'll save you $50. But seriously, guys, if you're in the market for something that charges your device wirelessly, well, this is pretty much the only thing in the market. What am I saying? So, okay, so the technology, wow, fail. Alright, so the price tag is just kind of ridiculous. It's 100 for this, 25 to 50 on each receiver. This thing is not for everybody. I'm gonna recommend this product to people who are kind of rich, kind of wealthy, more on the wealthy side, and just are in need of like every new technology that comes out in the market. This is not for, everyday people. Let me tell you that right now. If you're like a 15-year-old, do not get this for Christmas because it's kind of a waste of money if you think about it. It's kind of cool how you can be like, hey, look, yeah, I'm charging my device. I can charge 3, but then it's not really practical because the cases, okay, this will bring me into my one thing I really didn't like about this. Never, if you get this product, never ever put the top piece on. It took me literally 3 days to get this top piece off my iPod, and it is a hassle. Fix the cases, PowerMat. It's just ridiculous how hard this top comes off of this one. I had to watch you, and I know this is a well-known problem because actually a friend, a fellow YouTuber showed me this online. Online, the website, there is actually like a forum of how to take it off, and there's been problems of people, scratching their iPod trying to get this top piece off. The cases are a problem, so once you put the cases on, they kind of stay on for a really long time. So the cases aren't that great. They feel actually really, really nice. They got this really cool little matte finish you got going on. But this kind of like silver black thing isn't the most attractive. Yeah, it kind of looks cool with this like full metal jacket kind of looking thing, but honestly in the long run, it's not going to look that great. So the cases aren't the greatest for being, $50 and overall, the price of this thing is probably going to be the one thing that keeps you away. And like I said before, I'm recommending this to very wealthy people who just need to have, the newest technology in the market. You can easily find these on eBay for a little bit cheaper, but seriously, guys, don't get this. Another thing, for $100 you're paying for this thing. It feels very flimsy. You hear that, right? Very, very flimsy. I wish they would add some little metal accents along this portable one. I don't know, something that'll make it look like it's worth $100. On the home and office, it is a little bit nicer. It's like this round oval type of thing. I'll get it. No, crap, it's too late and it's downstairs. And they have this little plastic silver on the outside. It just feels a little too cheap to be $100, worth $100. But there you go, guys. So I keep on saying this, but I'm gonna stress this for you. Only get this if you're really, really wealthy and really need, or just like a fanatic about the newest technology that is coming out. Okay, guys? Other than that, the technology is cool, it works, but the price tag is probably going to be the thing that keeps you away. It's iPod apps everywhere. Hope you enjoyed this review. Have a happy holidays. I'll see you guys around in my next video.